Yo, what's good? It's Puma, and in this video I want to give a nice starter guide for everyone trying to pick up Vi. These are the same exact concepts, principles, and combos that I use to climb to Grandmaster. So I want to share them with you today. You don't need to do any crazy electrics or any fancy stuff to be good at this game to get through most of these ranks. When you get to higher level, that's when you need to start learning more advanced stuff. So let's jump right into it with some beginner tech. First, your absolute basic combo. You're just gonna do your light, medium, heavy, launch, medium, heavy, S1, and it slams them to the ground. You could just chain your super, your S2 super right after that. It's the ground pound. And that is mashable. This is great because if you're in the corner and you hit them with it, you can hit them from all areas of the screen. And if you hit them mid-screen, it actually takes them to the corner. It doesn't do as much damage as you need it to, so that's why you add on to your combo once you get consistent, when you can do it from muscle memory. So here's what we can add on. After the heavy, if you press heavy again, you get a knee. And after that knee, if you add S2 and mash it, you get these rapid punches and a nice wall bounce. It's pretty cool. So we're just going to link that together. Now we can try to launch them up once we do it. And we do get the launcher, right? So let's put that all together. Dash up, launch, and we get that. And we add in our super here for damage. Not bad, right? It's only about half of their health. So 455 damage. So there's a lot more that we can add, but just to start out with, that was really good for me, and I climbed through the ranks just with this combo. So if you want to extend it even more, you can add a little more buttons to it. Like you could add a heavy before we launch them. Like that. And that gives you a little bit more damage. So those are your basic Vi combos, no electrics needed. If you touch them with that twice, especially with double down, you can go ahead and link your partner's super and just add on a bunch more damage to that. The next thing I want to talk about is throws. Throws are very strong in this game. Throws are really important. If they're blocking your string and you can't hit them, you can't mix them, you're high and lowing in them and you can't get to them, then you can add in a throw and that breaks their guard. So the only thing you can do after that is your down S2. So you can either run at them and press that, or you can jump into it. Jump towards them and then press S2. Your back throw, you can't combo off of it at all. You can't do your special at all. So never do your back throws. Just do your front throws. And then off of her command dash, it's the same thing. Basically, if you do her S1, you get this dash. If you just add throw to it, she gets this throw instead. And it's really nice. It adds a little more damage. You have a little more time for your assists and combos and all that good stuff. So just for now, just for Vi solo, just go for that. That's my favorite one to do. That's just all I've been doing. Jump-ins. When you're fighting characters like Yasuo, Jinx, Alawi, sometimes like they're just on the ground committing to these kind of moves, you could easily jump in on them. And so in cases like this, you want to jump in with your heavy. Vi's heavy is really good. Her air heavy. So when Yasuo is throwing a wind wall, he's going to stab. Do your air heavy and it punishes. Like that. And then you can just go into your basic combo that we learned. And it also adds a little more damage too because you started off with the air heavy. That did 531. That's more than half of his health. So all you need to do is hit him twice with that and you'll be good to go. She's the only character in the game with this counter here. If you time it correctly, she just does this punch. And what you could chain out of it is just her S1 super. You don't always have to do her super. You could kind of just play off of it with the pressure because it is a knockdown. Something like that maybe. Next is your air throws. That's all you can do off of an air throw. Is just you grab them in the air and you just press your down S2. Again, Vi can't solo combo that correctly, but she's really good when you have a partner. So here's what it should look like. You pretty much, after you grab them, you call an assist. you S2, and then they could get the combo. They could continue the combo for you. That's Vi's purpose when it comes to those grabs. And even her other moves that only lead into her down S2. Just remember that it's not meant to be a long combo for you. It's meant to call your assist and continue your assist combo from there. You want to get out and you want to tag. First off, you can always just hold tag. People always forget how to do that. You can just hold the tag button and you just switch out fast. However, when you're wrapped up in a fight and you don't want to do that, you can always hold your S1 and call your assist and tag, because your S1 will go full screen. Your partner will come in and you can support that Vi who just charged in. So here's what it looks like. You can just follow it up with a rocket, or if you're Alawi, you use your tentacle. Whatever character you're playing, you can go ahead and follow that up. However, her S1 can easily be parried, so don't rely on it so often. But at lower ranks, you don't need to expect anyone to start parrying you at all. When you get better and people start parrying you, then you don't do that. You don't charge up the S1 all the way. You look for alternatives, like just tagging out. And if you want to do a combo route, like the same one we discussed before, instead of launching them, you just press down and tag. This is a tag launcher. So let's go ahead and try that. Tag launch, and then your partner could go ahead and continue the combo. And if you're playing a fuse like double down, you get a free way to get them out. Once you use your super, they could chain their super on top of yours. And now Vi is in the back healing. For mix-ups, a lot of the time what you want to do is once you approach with Vi, you're going to want to do your block string, your crouching light, into medium, into heavy. And then you're going to immediately go into your dashes. It's going to be forward S1 or back S1. And what this does, it gives you so many options. You can either press it again to dash to the other side. You can use it to get to your opponent. Again, better opponents are going to know how to parry you. But you can also charge these and you'll get your electric hits. You see how plus you are when you're doing these. You have so much opportunity to maneuver. They're very predictable for better players, so don't abuse them. But you can go ahead and do that at least once, and then you can back up. You can back up, get your assist back, and try it again. And if it doesn't work, you could just back out, as usual. Bait it, and then go back in. Another thing that you can do is very basic Marvel vs. Capcom related, is you do your string, you call your assist, and dash to the other side, and then continue your string. If you just can't crack their defense, again, throws is your option. So you can go ahead and do your lights. So if you add light to your light, she does like this 3-piece. This is actually perfect for dashing up and grabbing. The grab times perfectly right when they recover out of the block stun. So those are all the basics on Vive just to get you started. Again, she's very in-depth and you can do so much with her. For now, don't stress about all the advanced stuff, all the electrics. That is the biggest mistake every player tries to make. They always just try to go for like these right off the rip, because like, oh, the big streamers are doing them, that means I have to do them. No, you don't. I hit grandmasters just without even learning that stuff, and you can too. So go ahead and try it out in the comments. What was the hardest part for you? Let me know your feedback. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe because I'm going to be posting a lot more of these coming soon. Thanks, guys.